a decision about sin? Do you have a position about it? If you don't have, it means that you will sin. So you need to have a position. It means you must close the door to sin once and for all before you can begin to navigate on the path of spiritual progress. The person that wants to abide in sin will never make spiritual progress. You must have a position about it. You must have a decision about it. If not, you will find yourself being involved in it willfully, and the moment your will is involved. If your will is involved, personal forgiveness is not sufficient. You will need to introduce a third party and submit that willful sin to the authority of that third party to oversee your restoration, because you need to be delivered. The spirit, there is a spirit that is involved at that time, and your will deciding to stop sinning won't have the authority to change your life. Somebody wants to stop the consumption of beer in America. If we go to all the restaurants where beer is sold, the outlets, and we seize it, will it stop beer drinking? They'll just get more supplies from the factory. There is a place where it is produced. It is called the factory. So sin in the singular is a factory that produces sins in the plural. Whereas the solution of sins in the plural is the blood making way for forgiveness. Sin in the singular, the solution for that is the cross. So God forgives what I have done by the blood, but he deals with who I am by the cross. Now that you are born again, there are a few questions you need to ask yourself. The first question is the sin question. Shall we continue in sin that grace may abound? Because we understand that in grace there is an appendage that from whence we can get the blessing of forgiveness of sin. So because of that, it is possible to abuse grace by wanting to sin because grace is available. That's what we call the abuse of grace. This guy is attempting to sin intentionally because grace is available. It's a change of state, just like solid, liquid, and gaseous state. You see, you are in a different state of existence. So they are asking you in this state, if your disposition is to intentionally sin, which is another state, expecting that grace should abound, that means your will was involved in inventing your sin. So you are brought into another category of people in the kingdom of God that are rebels, that like the property of the devil. Meanwhile, they want to live under the identities of God. I want to show you what happens to a believer that wants to take advantage of Satan's products because grace is available. That kind of a believer cannot be an ignorant believer. It's enlightened. It's because he knows the Bible that he wants to exploit the provisions. So we need to discuss the issue of willful sin. You saw sin and you liked it, and you planned for it, you prayed for it,